9.2 complementary and supplementary angles. I can identify supplementary and complementary angles.
Excellent, Cece. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have two big vocab words here today, and they just happen to be in the title of our notes today. Complementary angles. Question number 1 for you today. Complementary angles equal how many degrees?
90.
90 degrees. How many angles must you have when you're talking about complementary angles? How many must you have at least, Takia? You must have at least 2 angles. Okay? And they total 90 degrees. So when we look at our example here, you guys learned about naming angles?
Yes.
Angle CBD is this angle right here, yes or no?
Yes.
And angle CBA would be this angle right there, yes or no?
Yes.
And we know that those two angles together total 90 degrees because this big angle, angle ABD, is
90.
because of the
Square.
square in the corner, okay? Cool?
Cool.
All right. Number 2, supplementary angles. Supplementary angles total how many degrees, everybody?
180.
180. Supplementary 180. So we know that this line right here, this angle is called, can somebody tell me what that angle is called? It was one of your vocab words from 9-1. Sala, what's it called? That's a straight angle. A straight line is a straight angle. And on the count of 3, I want you to tell me what a straight angle equals, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
180.
180. So if we have 1 and 2 angles here that together make up that straight angle, can we assume that angle ABC are our first angle and angle CBD our second angle? Together total 180 degrees. Therefore, they are what kind of angles again?
Straight.
Well, together they make a straight angle, but what are they called? The 2 angles together. Supplementary angles, right? And then what I think is the most important part, I think supplementary and complementary we're going to be okay on, it's calculating the angles. Okay, our next big piece of learning here was, what does a little m in front of our angle symbol mean?
Measure.
Everybody. Measure. So I told you that this angle right here was 47 degrees, yes or no?
Yes.
And you know that this big, huge angle, our angle ABD, is
90.
90. So what is the measure of that angle?
They're 43.
Why is it 43 degrees?
Because you subtracted 90 from 47.
Can somebody explain that? Ayu, can you explain that?
90 minus 47 is 43.
90, the big angle, minus what we know, the 47 degrees is going to total 43 degrees. Okay? Why is the measure of angle FGE 35 degrees? Why is this angle 35 degrees? How can you ignore? No. Raise your hand. Why is that, Kamal, 35 degrees?
Because it's a vertical angle, and if BGC equals 35, and that would be 35.
Okay, so Kamal said because this angle right here, BGC, is 35. This is a vertical angle, and it's going to be the exact same thing because vertical angles are the same. And is that what we have up on our cheat pole?
Yes.
Yes, I think number 2 has vertical angles. Is it the vertical angles? Yes, I can't see it on the corner, but pretty sure that's what we put up there. And the last thing we did was solving for a variable. Y'all know that this angle right here, this big giant angle, is 90 degrees, right?
Yes.
And if I told you this was 40, could you figure out what x is?
Yes.
Because y'all know that 40, it has to be 50 because we have a right angle. But I asked you what x was. So how do you get to 50 if you have a 5x? What do you have to multiply the 5 by? 10. So x would be equal to 10. When we get into bigger and better one of these, we would guess and check our way to the right answer. Some kids might say, well, Mr. Pottinger, I'm just going to substitute in 0 for x. What's 5 times 0? What's 5 times 0?
0.
Is this a 0 degree angle?
No.
So 40 plus 0 is 40. We're not even close. So then you might say, well, I'm going to try 5. What's 5 times 5?
25.
What's 40 plus 25 then? 40 plus 25 is 65. Is that close to 90? No, so we have to keep on going, right?
Yes.
So that would be one strategy of solving that problem. Questions before I stop?